Well, today is the last day of my Churchill Fellowship in the United States. I just want to thank everyone who's helped me make this journey possible. It's been absolutely amazing. And I've been reflecting this morning on the day before I fly home to Liverpool. What are the main things that we can learn? Because the point of the fellowship was look at what lessons could we learn around recovery and recovery advocacy from US cities. And I can think of 5 things immediately. Firstly, that peer-led and peer-driven recovery centres based in communities are clearly effective. I've seen lots of examples of that. But to be effective, they need to include the whole recovery community. And I think that means we're going to have a lot of work to do if we're to do this in Liverpool, in bringing people together into a sort of big tent. And, I love what William White said to me. He said that, there were many pathways to recovery and all are a cause for celebration. And I think we need to work not to exclude people. Secondly, specialist services over here are much more advanced than they are in the UK. I've seen some fantastic projects for women, for lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender people, and also for veterans. Some of that's posted on my blog site, but I think there's a real issue around, can traditional services really serve the needs of some specific populations? And I think that's a challenge we've got to face. The third thing is, there are a number of quick things that we can do to get this started. The Tree of Hope idea that I posted, which I understand has been taken up. A little idea here, I don't know if you can see that. It says on it, it's a little wristband, and it says the NET, Northeast Treatment Centre, Philadelphia, and then there's also a number on it. And the street outreach team from the NET simply go out and hand these out, and the alumni group hand these out to people that they meet on the street, on the corner, in cafes. People put the band on, and then maybe a few days, weeks, months or even years later they pick up the phone and they call and ask for help. And that's really cost effective, cheap and simple. The fourth thing would be that I learnt in New York that drug courts, treatment courts as they're called here, clearly work, and that people are diverted away from custody. An astonishing figure that over the last 4 years the number of people going to jail for drug-related offences has reduced from 50 to 20%, and that the drug courts are reducing both crime, drug use and are cost effective. So there's a big issue there. And fifthly, that, and perhaps most importantly for me, that we have a chance. Of course we could develop a recovery centre and that'd be great, and maybe we should do that as a first step anyway. We could put in the telephone recovery support that Connecticut and other places have, the peer-led idea, the training. But if we're really going to transform services, I think we need to follow Philadelphia's lead about doing that from the top down, and that's going to mean a lot of work with policymakers, administrators and politicians. And, Roland Lamb from Philadelphia said to me, I used to drive the bus, now I sit at the back and pay for the gas. And I love that phrase because it really meant I am giving the control of these services to the people in recovery themselves. They're best equipped to say what it is they need. That big banner on the wall of the Philadelphia Recovery Centre that you might have seen on the film, what can we do to help you in your recovery today? Should be at the heart of all services. Now that's a big ask, but in the next month or so we hopefully will have the government's new drug policy coming out, and maybe that's an opportunity to look at where we could begin to make some of those changes. So it's a big agenda. There's lots that I've learned, there's lots that I'd love to share with people, but also I want to hear your ideas and your views of what you've seen on the video, and also how we can best spread this message. So I hope you look at the blogs, and I hope that when I produce a final documentary film and hold a series of public viewings of that with discussion groups about how we can take things forward, that you'll come and bring friends too. And finally, I just want to say that, it's been a fantastic 5 weeks, but I'll be really glad to be back home in Liverpool with my friends and family. And just thanks to everyone who's made this possible, and particularly to the Winston Churchill Memorial Trust for their financial support to make this journey possible for me. Thank you. And bye now, off to pack and off to the airport later today. Bye.